As an online community, you need two venues. You need an office where people are going to hang out every day and have casual conversations, and you need to get a city hall where people will get more in-depth conversation that can be easily looked up in the future for reference. The office is going to be your instant messaging, and I hope it's going to be Matrix. The city hall is going to be your forum. I usually go with Discourse, but I've heard about Flarum, which seems to be an interesting project to keep an eye on. Today, we're going to see how to make sure that people at the office hear about what's happening in the city hall. We're going to learn how to bridge Discourse to Matrix. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is create a room for my integration. I'm going to make sure I uncheck enable end-to-end encryption because at the moment the RSS integration doesn't support end-to-end encrypted rooms. I'm just going to name it RSS demo. I'm going to create the room and it's going to create the room for me. Then I'm going to go to the Discourse instance I want to bridge to. Here I'm taking Discourse, the organization. I'm just using their instance as an example. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a category because most of the time you don't want to get all the posts of your Discourse into a single matrix room, but you want to make sure that you have a specific matrix room, for example, the one about community organization or UX or that sort of thing, and you'll bridge only the relevant posts to that room. So in my case, I'm going to go to the announcements category for the sake of the demo, and I'm just going to go to the URL and add .rss at the end, and it's going to give me a feed of all the latest posts. I can paste that in a RSS reader, for example, iKnowReader that I personally use, and it's going to show me that indeed it's a valid RSS feed and I can have all the conversations from that feed. So I can go to my matrix room. I'm going to click on the header bar, and then I'm going to click on extensions, add extensions, and scroll down to feeds. I can add this extension. It's going to ask me a few details. For example, the URL. So I'm just going to paste my RSS feed here, and a label. I'm just going to call that Discourse announcements and hit subscribe. And there we go. Now, if you have a look at the people in that room, I can see the feeds integration is now here. So now, whenever a new post is going to make it to Discourse, I'm going to get a notification in my room, which is great. This is the very basic way to bridge things. It doesn't require any authorization on the Discourse side because you are just listening to a RSS feed. You just need to have the proper authorizations in the matrix room to add integrations. Now, Discourse also have a chat integration plugin for more advanced use cases. I'm not going to cover it today for the sake of brevity, but you know that it exists. I see you next week, Matrix Live.